I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time. Except, once my pants are on, I make gold records.
This is Mad Lab Press.
Hey everyone, it's Mad Lab Press here, and I have two videos for you today. They come out of the West Coast area of Canada from a YouTuber called Damon Fryer, who owns Daily Driven Exotics. I love this guy's channel. I love his work. Please check him out. He's one of the best YouTubers out there. He's got over 4 million subscribers. He's probably one of the most chill guys out there. And it takes a lot for Damon to get pissed off. Now, Damon drives exotic supercars. That's part of his whole channel. But Damon gets harassed and pulled over constantly by the RCMP, who blatantly harass him any chance they get. Now, here's two videos that show you the target he has on his back from these tyrants. And the only reason is because he drives expensive supercars the police cannot afford. And they're jealous RCMP tyrants. Here's the videos.
Police officer here in my rearview mirror. I have no idea what for, because I have a radar detector. I knew where he was the second he pulled out from a Starbucks. Did the speed limit all the way here. Cruising with my buddy ahead, Anthony, in the Porsche. And yeah, he like followed us off the highway and pulled us over. So I am curious to know why.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Can you have a license registration, sobriety?
Yeah.
That guy is your friend, right? You're together?
Yeah, he's a friend of mine. We're just cruising.
Okay.
Why did you pull us over?
Somebody call out saying you're coming by because you have many calls. You know that, right?
I have many what?
Calls, many people calling about you.
For what?
Just the way you drive.
If you haven't noticed by now, this guy is a weirdo.
You didn't know that?
Well, that's impossible. I just left my house and I've done the speed limit all the way here.
Not today, like before, so.
So, what's that? Oh yeah, driver's license.
All right, so is this yours?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your first name?
There you go, Damon.
No, you don't.
Yeah, Damon Fryer.
Okay, and what's your current address?
I have an address here. There you go, that's the one on there.
And how come you still have it in Alberta plate?
Oh, this is a corporate vehicle.
Corporate, oh, so
It's not personal use yet.
So do you drive back and forward, or is that how it works?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
Oh, the cop said somebody apparently called us in. Not today, but apparently some other day. He's saying that we got called in another day.
This one stopping you is because we get reports about you guys.
Our cars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
We always get complaints because these cars look like this, so we're kind of used to it.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah.
You have a driver's license?
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful out today, isn't it? Look at the snow. I love driving this car in the snow, by the way. It's such a good car. If you just put snow tires on a supercar, it handles like amazing, perfectly, just like any other vehicle. Yeah, this guy's super chill. He just asked me for my driver's license. He hasn't even asked me for registration. He did ask about the, if you didn't hear him, the Alberta plates. So that is a different province. It's the province next to British Columbia, where we're currently in. And if you are driving a vehicle for personal use and you move to BC, you have a certain time limit before you're allowed to, or actually allowed, I should say, that you're allowed to keep the plates on, but then eventually you do need to change the registration to the province you're currently living in. This vehicle is registered as a commercial vehicle, no different than like a big 18-wheeler rig you'd see on a highway. So my car is used for business use. It's leased to the corporation in Alberta, so I legally never have to change it. It can stay like this. The car goes back and forth between Alberta several times a year.
Okay, so it's Ontario. Are you like?
No, I live in Toronto. This is my address.
Oh, okay.
I'm just visiting.
How long you been here for?
Since Christmas.
Okay. Any alcohol today?
None.
When was the last time?
Martini 3 nights ago.
Okay. So are you the owner?
Yes.
Okay. when you have nice cars like this, you want to show up sometimes. Okay? It's normal.
Do we want to what?
Show up, like
Show off?
a little bit.
No. Really?
That's mostly the kind of complaints.
Yeah, I mean, when people see these cars in a small town, they usually get jealous and they usually report us.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just bear with me for a sec, okay?
Sure.
What's your first name again?
Oh, right here, Damon. D-A-M-O-N, sir.
Damon, bear with me for a second here, all right?
Okay, sure. Interesting. I don't know what he's gonna do. Can't really do anything. So he said that someone reported my driving. The funny thing is, this car sits in my garage. I don't even really drive it. I fly to Vancouver to film all my videos. I've taken this car out twice, and neither time, twice in like the last 2.5, 3 weeks, and neither time have I been out like doing anything that would even remotely cause someone to call me in. So if someone's called me in, I'm gonna go with someone has a problem with the fact that I drive a supercar or whatever. You know, a lot of people have problems with the fact that these cars are really expensive or they're too flashy and people just have a negative connotation around them. However, I have not done anything illegal. I'm very careful here because my license is from here, so I don't want any tickets. My insurance for the fleet, by the way, for the commercial insurance, is based off of my driver's abstract every year. So if I have to hand in my driver's abstract, if I have one ticket, that increases the insurance on every vehicle in my fleet, which I don't want. It's not even the cost of the ticket, it would be the cost of my insurance going up, which would be thousands and thousands of dollars. So it's interesting. He's like, people called you in. Well, people call us in, or people call in people all the time for non-legitimate reasons. We'll have to hang this one out and see what happens. He's probably just running our licenses, making sure everything's on the up and up. Let's see what he said to Anthony. Hey, Anthony, what did he say to you?
Yo, he just said that they received complaints about cars driving fast, and I said, well, we get complaints every time we take these cars out because they look and sound a little aggressive, and people aren't used to it in the small towns.
Yeah, what's funny is I've literally, like, I've only taken this car out, what, 2 times in the last 3 weeks? And we went out and drove around town to do some errands the other night and stopped at August, and then came out just literally right now from my house, and we've been driving the speed limit all the way here, so.
Yep, exactly. We were going with the flow of traffic. So he's got nothing to be able to give us a ticket or anything.
Oh, we got backup now.
Well, I've just been told that we've got backup, an extra vehicle just appeared out of nowhere here. So I don't know. Must be coming in hot here for the DD crew.
All right. So I don't know if you can help it or not. Don't put that camera on my face. You put it somewhere, but don't do that. It's just.
I'm just holding it right here.
Okay. Keep the noise down. If that's something you can manage yourself, right?
Well, the car's not that loud.
We're getting reports of that. So
Reports of what, though?
loud. It's loud. Okay?
Well, I turned it off, but you hear, like, listen to it.
That's loud.
It's completely legal, though.
Yeah, it's illegal to have your fog lamps uncovered.
They're not they're just running lights.
Yeah, it's illegal to have them uncovered.
No, it's not actually. You're allowed to have any number of running lights above 30 centimeters and below 3 meters.
Man, it's okay for you to use the camera. Just don't put it on my face. Just put it somewhere.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. It's something you can control. Just keep the noise.
Yeah, that's why we came out here. We were going for a little drive out in the country.
Yeah.
We know to obey the laws in the city.
Sure.
We get pulled over every time we take these cars out, so we're very conscious of, not doing anything
Yeah, we
stupid
don't
in the
want
city, dude.
people caught.
Especially in the winter, it's snowing. We both grew up in the snow. We know how to drive in the snow. Other people don't, so when they see our cars, they think we're, driving dangerously, which we're definitely not.
Keep the car down. My car is completely legal. Still has catalytic converters. If they were to have a decibel meter and to hold it at the right angle, a few feet away from the exhaust system, wouldn't be illegal at all.
All right, man. You're good. But you don't have to put the camera. You can put the camera somewhere else.
I'm holding it within. I'm not holding it in your face. I know. It's just at the end of the day, I mean, I do this just because, you know, like, just like you, some people, you know, get pulled over and then the stuff that they're being told is illegal.
We as police officers, we need to see hands. We don't want to see things in your hands. So you can put it somewhere while you do that. And it's safer for us and for you, right?
Yeah, but you can help.
Okay, have a good day.
All right. Absolutely no proof. Video footage of.
What I can't do?
That's interesting. This guy is following me and just pulled me over for no reason.
Hello, sir.
How are you doing?
License registration, please.
Yeah. What was the cause of the pullover?
Well, there's no driver's license attached to this vehicle.
Does there need to be?
You turned into a dedicated left-hand turn lane
Okay.
on Van Vulen.
Okay.
Traffic passed, then you turned right out of that left-hand turn lane, which you can't do. Once you're in the lane, you have to commit to the turn.
Once you're in that left turning lane, you can't signal and turn back out of that lane.
That's correct. There's a solid white line.
I was before the solid light line. I was still in
White
the.
line demarcating the left turn lane. You cannot cross the solid white line.
Not illegal.
CDE. Love you, Damon.
And the officer said he saw me cross over the solid white line, which would have been illegal, which I did not do. And now I have video evidence of it, thanks to whoever the user was. The username didn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but thank you so much. Boom. I didn't cross a solid. Yeah, but I didn't cross a solid white line.
Name, please, sir.
It's on the license, Damon Fryer.
Your date of birth
January 30th, 1979.
and your address, please, sir.
My address is the one on there.
And what is it? You are required by law to identify yourself by stating your full name, date of birth, and address.
I'm required to remember my address.
You're required to state your address. Your address, please, sir.
It's I'm trying to remember the Victoria address that's on there. Sorry.
You don't know where you live?
I do. I just can't remember the address.
Move the phone so I can see your face, please. Thank you. So you don't remember your address?
Just not the Victoria one. I have
Reside.
I have multiple addresses. I reside in Victoria.
But everybody has a principal residence for tax purposes, at least.
Yeah, yeah.
Also for medical purposes.
Yeah, yeah.
You're presenting a British Columbia driver's license and services card, which means you're a BC resident.
I am, yeah.
But you don't know your address.
Sorry, I have multiple addresses. I just don't remember all of them.
Who owns the vehicle?
My company in Alberta.
What's the name of the company?
It's a numbered company. I wouldn't remember that either.
The number company. You are also required to state who owns the vehicle.
It's my numbered corporation. I have a I have a article of incorporation if you need to see that with my name on it.
Well, if you're claiming ownership of the vehicle, that would help. That is what you're claiming, is it not?
I'm claiming that there's a corporation in Alberta that owns it.
That owns it.
Correct.
But you don't know what that corporation's name is.
It's a number.
Yeah.
I can get it for you.
One moment, please, sir.
Yeah, no worries.
So here's his page, everybody. So here is Damon's page, Daily Driven Exotics. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of this guy. Please give him a like. Please subscribe to his channel. And I just want to say that whenever a police officer pulls you over, you do not have to answer his questions. If he's asking you where you're going, what you're doing, where you're coming from, you don't have to answer those questions. The only questions you have to answer are if he asks you for your driver's license, ownership, and insurance. As long as you give those papers over to him, you don't have to speak to him. Period. And a lot of these cops feel that it's their right to know everything about your travels and where you're going. They don't. So put a stop to the traffic stops when they start asking you questions. All you have to say is, I don't answer questions. Here's my documentation. roll up your window. That's all you got to do. And soon, some of these tyrant pigs will start to get a clue of what they can and cannot do to citizens of our country. Because I'm getting sick and tired of it. It's Mad Lab Press. See you on the next one.